Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom manga review. See by the title below, yes, this is on chapter 215 of Shokugeki no Soma, and I've been pretty excited to see this new chapter come out, considering last time we were able to see the conclusion, the finale of course, Nene versus Soma, and we got to see Soma ending up on top. And of course, in this chapter, we get to see a little, celebration of everyone, him getting high fives from everyone, except of course the one most important girl for him, Edina, being all tsundere and everything, like, oh, it's not needed, I don't need to give him one. And I'm over here like, I'll just give him a high five, for a fact that Soma, the only high five he wants is of course from her. Come on, we all know it. But yeah, shipping aside, because you guys, if you guys been watching my reviews and everything, you know that I ship them so hard, and every moment that there's something like that, it's always so cute. Even with her just being tsundere and not wanting to do it, it's just like, oh, don't even lie, just give him that high five. Even just a high five for me is already like, woohoo, shipping. But yeah, like I said, shipping aside for now, guys, it was a pretty good chapter. Obviously, it kind of went the way I suspected, that we would kind of skip over the cooking, as more than how we saw with Soma and Nene. They pretty much went, showed the full-on process and everything. This one, not really showing the full process. We may get to see a little bit of that from Ishiki, because you see that he hasn't fully finished his dish and everything. You see that he's of course doing something crazy, like, if it was already crazy enough that Soma had to do something super crazy as well, and do something where he has to go against a person that specializes in that stuff and do something damn crazy to win, Ishiki's going to be doing something crazy as well. So even if he loses, I can see it happening. This is the one, that I can honestly, like, at first I was thinking, he's got to win this, but I can actually see him ending up losing this, just because he's full on, like, this is what he believes cooking is and everything. This is his pride. And even if he loses, he would still be okay with that. He would still believe in his cooking. And unlike with Soma, where he has to go on to the next round. Soma has to. So I can see Ishiki actually losing this battle. But who knows, honestly, we haven't seen his dish yet. This one, of course, this chapter was focused more on his opponent, Giulio's dish, to which, of course, obviously, it's kind of just, it's a damn, Italian kind of specialized dish and everything. We get to see that, how good he is and everything. Like I said before, we don't really know much about him and the other opponent, as well as they are the two other, Elite 10 that just came in after, along with Hayama, and we don't really know what their specializations and how good they really are in comparison to, of course, their two opponents are former, Elite 10 members as well, so it's not just like they're going against random rebels. These are literally the third seed, the former third seed, and the former seventh seed. So it will, it was like kind of up in the air on how it would end up going, but you could definitely see that this guy Giulio is, like, he is legit. He obviously, the judges loved his food. I thought it was completely hilarious when they showed that one part where after Enid, they were like, one of the judges, the female judge Annie, was like, boom, like huge tits, dude, like huge opie, just like, we're being enveloped in an overly powered thick bust, and that's how the dish felt to them. And I was just like, what the hell is this fan service? Like, what happened to the damn foodgasms that we saw? We didn't see any in the last battle, and all of a sudden, boom, straight up right here, just giant opie for the world to see. And I was like cracking up. I was like, oh, there's the foodgasms that I have been waiting for. And it was funny to see the other judges as well saying, like, that dish was so amazing, it was able to make Annie's meager body just look glamorous and amazing, And it was funny that she just slapped them and was just like, oh, don't worry about that, like, that's not true and everything. I was just like, what the hell? Where were these, how come they weren't like this when it was the battle of Nene versus Soma? I'm so confused, but definitely not, like, disappointed. I definitely enjoyed that fan service. Come on, we all love that fan service there. And that reminds me that not just being the whole thing with this showing about her bust and everything, but but there was a certain page as well that was like thick is justice, and it had Erina and Ikumi with, you know, obviously, yeah, thick for sure, both of them. And I was just full on like, whoa, I've honestly never seen that quote before. I've always heard flat is justice, flat is justice. You know, you always see people talk about that, but you don't really see people talk about thick is justice very often. And I did like that page honestly because I love Erina, she's my favorite girl. And I mean, come on, Ikumi does definitely have some big oppai as well. So this chapter was oppai filled with both Erina and Ikumi with thick is justice, and then of course the very end with, you know, Annie's big, I guess the food made her bust look big for a moment, and it was overall just a funny chapter. Even though I don't really care for Julio, it kind of just, honestly, it kind of just sped over his whole thing. I guess all, you know, that's what's going to be happening since they're not as big main characters as the other Elite 10. So honestly, I can't wait to see the next chapter to see what the heck Ishiki's going to be planning on doing. It has something to do with, you know, the ingredients that they had left at the Polar Star dorm before. So I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be like how when Soma first, you know, did his entrance exam to get into the dorm, and he kind of just what he had on him. That's kind of like what Ishiki's doing, but more like, I guess he's grabbing every single person's like specialization. Like, you know, obviously they specialize in this, so they got this here, the vegetables, they got this, and he's probably putting them all together and showing everyone like that's his pride. His pride is all his dorm members, and that's why he's fighting and everything. So I do like that aspect and everything. Don't know for fully sure how that's gonna be in the next chapter, but honestly, I can't wait to see that one. Overall, a definitely pretty enjoyable chapter. Get to see, of course, everyone's celebration for Soma. We get to see, of course, this, you know, how good this other guy, Elite 10 member, is, and then of course some fan service here and there with some foodgasms, and of course thick is justice, and then of course the very ending with Ishiki trying to act all cool, and everyone's like, why are you trying to act all cool? You know, the normal reactions to how Ishiki is and everything. And I would not be surprised to see the naked apron in the next chapter as well, which would be pretty damn funny, I gotta say, if he really does, you know, do that. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this Anime Kingdom manga review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How do you guys feel about this chapter? Did you enjoy it like I did? Did you not? Feel free to comment below, good or bad, however you felt about this. As always, like I always say, you know, this is not just a review. I like this to be a discussion, so I always love to hear your guys' thoughts. How did you feel about this? You heard what I felt. I want to know how you guys felt, and we can kind of just discuss all about it. Because so far, honestly, I really am enjoying this whole arc, and I love this chapter, especially just by how funny and awesome it is. And I can't wait to see how it's gonna end up with Ishiki going in the next rounds. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.